Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Prophet74. Today, I'm going to bring in the 32-inch Samsung Curve monitor. This is a great gaming monitor, an all-around monitor. It's not a 4K, just to let you know, it's not a 4K. It's one of the best monitors I bought. For the price, it's worth it. It's under the $300 mark, which is a great buy. And imagine yourself buying two of these suckers surrounding yourself. It's one of those awesome little features. So today we're gonna open it up and we're gonna actually add a game so you guys can see the quality on the video itself. I'm gonna put this as a 4K video so you guys can see the quality and the sharpness of the actual monitor, the quality coming through. And then we're gonna talk about a couple of things that you might have an issue with it, or you might not have an issue with it. So let's find out and open it up. All right, so what you get first when you open it, you got to make sure you open it on certain sides. I mean, it tells you where it's up and when it's down. So first of all, the stand. This is important. It's a different stand from the last model that they had. This is totally different. This is actually, it's a metal piece now. Before they had a curve, like a circular part of it. Now it's just pretty much you mount the actual base in here, and of course it comes with two screws. You need Phillips, two Phillips to screw them in. So just make sure you keep this. This is aluminum. It's not heavy. It's aluminum and plastic on the bottom. So we're gonna keep this on the side for now. Actually, we're gonna keep it up here. And the neck, of course, you get the neck for the monitor. It's one of those neck monitors that it's pretty neat. Pretty decent. We could actually paste it right now together, so I don't need instructions for this because it's basically, it comes like a puzzle piece. It's like a Lego. It fits in perfectly. Once you have it in there, you pretty much could screw this there. You could basically just come in here and tighten it up with a screwdriver, make sure it fits in well, and spin it, make sure until it make sure it locks in. This feature is pretty neat. I've not seen this before. I've seen the other model where it actually just mounts into the base, but this time you have to actually have the base. It's like it's the bottom of the base. It's not neat. It's pretty neat. So let's put this on the side. Let's get the screwdriver out of the way. Let's open it up. First of all, they give you an HDMI cable along with the instructions. Make sure you review the instructions before you do anything else. I've done that already with these models, so we're gonna go ahead and end up skipping that. And the most important thing, this is the power adapter now, the power box here. It's a smaller version. The other one was pretty bulky, the last one I had. They actually slimmed down, so it's not bad. And of course, it comes with all this tape and glue, so you would just skip it together. So we're gonna untangle this because we're gonna need it. We're gonna open it up and preview it here. So I'm gonna move this aside. Open this aside. Move this aside. Oh, there you go. Oh man, this is a heavy sucker. Whew. Oh, this is heavy. But we're gonna open it up now. This is the actual monitor. It's a 32-inch, really good monitor. I mean, I had great reviews on this one. And of course, it's one of those models that are under the $300 mark. It's not a 4K, but right now, you don't really need a 4K for the graphic cards that they come with. I mean, there's only a couple of 4K graphic cards out there. And you know, we're talking about the NVIDIAs, and very expensive, but if you have a regular video card like a 1070, 1080, this will be more than enough. This is actually pretty sharp. I play with this, a couple of games with it. It looks great on it. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna end up finishing the mounting of the, of course, let me spin it back here first. So right behind this part, you got the power, you got an audio input, of course, because there's audio in here. And then there's HDMI and a display cable connection. So now this part is very slim. They slimmed it down. They actually trimmed it down. It used to be a bulky round circular system that it was just the base of it. But now it's pretty much just drag in here, find the pieces, it locks in, and you're set. Now you have more space to actually move this thing around. This is pretty heavy, the top of it, but it's just an awesome graphics that you could run into here. Right now we're just gonna turn it on and see if we can try a game or something like that. But let me just take a look at it and see what you guys think right now. So this is the 32-inch. It's a Samsung. It's fairly clean. All of it, it's all white. It's like ivory white, pretty much. The bottom base is silver. So overall, I am stuck with these monitors. And for the under 300 mark, you should just be thrilled to have something like this. I mean, whoever knew that they were gonna curve and become these kind of technology, but I am so loving these kind of monitors. So we're gonna talk about a couple of things on it. For first, let's crank this up. Now, to turn on the machine, there's a button in the back on the other side, in back of the monitor. It's an actual joystick. It looks like a little joystick, like a little analog line. So you have to actually click it to select the thing, and then you can move up and down. Right now, we're just cranking it up for the first time. Now, we're gonna go to the maximum resolutions of the megapixels that we're gonna run in here. So right now, the highest is the resolution is 1920 by 1080, which is not bad, you know. It's just right for regular games and good quality. Now, one thing that I didn't like about these things, that sometimes you got to make sure that it's working properly, and the way you would do it is you make sure you put something black in the screen. And if you see a pixel like burned out, there's a way you can fix that. Don't panic. Don't call it in. Don't send it out. There's a way you can repair that. So once in a while, you'll see a burned pixel somewhere, a pixelation that's missing. Don't panic. It's one of those things that these things happen a lot, especially when you're playing a lot of games, you're mobilizing, or you move this thing around. You know, they do get damaged, but that's something that can be fixed. Now, if there's a couple of YouTube links that will help you fix the pixelation. If you're missing a couple of pixels, you play this random video that they have where it starts lighting up and doing different scenarios and stuff like that. Eventually, after half an hour, it does fix this resolution, right? So it fixes and it cleans up. It kind of wakes up the pixelation to, you know, go ahead and start lighting up again. But I've seen it before, and I happen to run into those YouTube videos where I just run it. And if you research on it, there's so much videos out there just to fix these kind of scenarios. So don't panic on that. That's the only bad draw about this system, that once in a while you do see something like that. But overall, you shouldn't have a problem. Only one of the monitors have given me problems before with that, but the rest of them, they've been running so great. I actually got this one for a user, and I think he's gonna love it more than just love it. It's a 32-inch monitor. You can't ask for anything else. It pretty much has the highest pixelation right now that I've seen for the price of under $300. Is well worth it, especially if you're playing games. So right now we're gonna open up a game. Right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just open up a game and let you guys see how it runs. This is not a very good graphical game that I'm going to show, but it shows a lot of color in there. That's why I'm going to open it up. Right now, you might see it that it's colors off in one end. It's because it's a curved screen. Remember, it's a curved screen. It's made for the individual to sit right in front of it, so the individual could see perfect pixelation, perfect color around him. So right now, what it's running a great graphical. There's no pixelation missing over here, and it's one of those great monitors. They have some great features in here. So if you have problems with the brightness on the monitor, there is a fix for this. They have a solution. When you click on the button, let me see if I can reach it. When you click on the button, you can actually change it to ease on the eyes. I can't actually move it. When you actually click on the back of it, I'm actually gonna reach in the back. There's a little option right to the left of it, actually to the right of it, in my area, to ease the eyes, and it kind of puts it in a little dull. It kind of dims it down so it won't be too bright for you. And it's one of those options that are great for those people that have problems with the brightness. So another thing, I'm gonna put it back to how it was, and it comes back to high visibility now. Now, right now I have Cuphead, of course, right now, and I'm not gonna get into playing it all, but I'm just gonna demo how strong and high-end this monitor really is, because for the price, people think always avoid the prices because it's so cheap, but I'm telling you, it's one of those great monitors. If you have two of these to go with you, it's perfect. You know, it's just, and now that they're gonna have some seamless connections for the monitors that Asus is introducing in a couple of months, I can't wait to just get two of these and set that up in the center, so it could be a whole video on it, or you could watch a whole game on it. It's just one of those awesome things, features I can't wait to see or review in a couple of weeks, I hope. So now take a look at it. If you guys like what you see, make sure to subscribe to the show. I'm your host, Prophet74, out.